We are back at the in-law build. Haven't been here for a minute. We've been dealing with some medical priorities in the family, and we're back on the mend now, so everybody's doing a little bit better. Say hi, Leanna. And they've gotten some pretty good progress here. So we lifted this wall up. I think I should have that on video. And then they've got a bunch of other walls now pulled up. This center wall here. They're just now working on the garage, so that's looking really good. Get a peek of that. So this will be the entrance for the garage here. Garage walls. Nice sized garage. So yeah, it's looking good. We did a little bit more dirt work, just grading some more stuff out. We started doing the runoff ditch here, and again, I've been entirely distracted, so we haven't had time to finish it, but it'll be like 20 foot. Let's make sure. It'll be like 20 foot in this direction. That's about as wide as it's going to be. I think it's about 12 or 15 feet wide, and then about 5 feet deep. So we'll finish digging that out when we have the time, but we're not in any rush right now. And then we have to start on some of the can't use my brain right now, the leach fields and everything for the plumbing. So we'll be doing a DIY video on installing all your own septic, which will be fun. But we don't really have any other updates except for that. So we'll hopefully be able to get the roof trusses on here in the next couple of days and get this thing under roof. But until that happens, they put some plastic down on these floors. These aren't the high dollar decking boards, the ones that you can get wet. So these ones are not made to get wet. And so we had a little bit of rain, and now some of the joints are kind of popping up a little bit, so they'll have to be sanded down before we put the flooring in, but problem for another day. Well, trusses are on, at least the majority of them. I don't know how much video I got. I was planning on coming back the day of, which was Friday, and flying the drone while they were laying the trusses, but I just didn't have time. So whatever I captured on time lapse is what I captured, but relatively straightforward. It's I think it's massive now. I don't know, from the ceiling to the peak, that's got to be every bit of 12 foot. There's still a peak that goes on top of there, so it's giant. I don't know why it's so big, but it is. So they got all of the sheathing on, looks of it, some of the house wrap, which I think they may have had last time, but it's really taking shape now. Will this hold my weight? We'll find out here. Yeah, looks really good. Now, when they delivered the trusses, they actually delivered the wrong ones. And then they came back out, I think, the day before. The ones that are laying out there, you can see those guys out there, they did not have this tray ceiling in here. You can see how this is recessed in. Let's see if you can see this one. Yeah, it's recessed in right there. I think this is the bedroom, and it called for a tray ceiling. and the trusses that they had before did not have the tray ceiling, so they came and re-delivered them, remade them, and left the old trusses, which is pretty cool. Don't know what to do with those, but so yeah, tray ceiling. It'll be, you know, a foot higher than the rest of the house. This is going to be really nice. This is like vaulted ceilings, so this will be nice and high. Plenty of headspace in here, and then all of the porch columns, obviously for the LVLs to go across and the trusses to sit on. Got a lot of work done here. I haven't been able to stop by as often, just because I've been dealing with stuff with the family, but yeah, looks really good. We're here today to do a little bit of digging though. Let me show you real quick. So off the back here, this is essentially going to be a pit for runoff. So all of the gutters are going to run into that. It's going to be filled with rock, and yeah, so we're here today. I brought the tractor over so I can bring the plate compactor, but we're going to run the Mini some more and get some more dirt hucked out of that thing. Tell you what, AC is a blessing. Absolutely necessary. Well, it looks like my camera fell over in the cab of the excavator, and the one that I had set up for time lapse also died. So yeah, real professional with this. Got the whole dog. I think it's like, it's got to be like 15 by 15 by 5. It's pretty big. All the lines that I had to use before washed out, so I didn't really know what the heck I was doing, but we got it dug out. I think it'll be big enough. If anything, I can come back in and clean it out a little bit, but it's fine. Everything's fine. That's the end of this video.
Keep on moving on.